Have you ever felt the overwhelming urge to stop? To step off the relentless treadmill of modern life and finally catch your breath? We live in a world that glorifies speed. We rush through our days, our meals, and often even our travels. We collect passport stamps like trophies, ticking off landmarks without ever truly feeling the ground beneath our feet. But what if travel wasn't about doing more? What if it was about doing less? Welcome to South Africa. You might know it for its thrilling safaris, its vibrant cities, and its rugged coastlines. But beyond the adventure lies a profound, quiet magic. This is a land that understands the rhythm of the earth, a place that invites you to unplug, to be present, and to embrace the art of intentional leisure. Today, we are embarking on a different kind of journey. We are exploring South Africa not as tourists, but as seekers of sanctuary. From the ancient healing wisdom of its indigenous communities to the luxurious, slow-moving rhythm of its scenic train journeys, this is the ultimate global destination for wellness and slow travel. Take a deep breath. Let's slow down together. Our journey begins in the Western Cape within the Cape Floral Kingdom. It is the smallest yet richest floral kingdom on Earth. Here, the landscape is blanketed in Fynbos, a unique, hardy vegetation that exists nowhere else on the planet. But the Fynbos is more than just beautiful. For generations, the Khoi and San people have drawn upon their profound medicinal power. Today, luxury eco-retreats across the region have woven this historical wisdom into modern healing. Imagine a spa treatment where the oils are infused with wild African potato, buchu, and baobab. Imagine soaking in a bath drawn with indigenous herbs that calm the nervous system and restore the spirit. This is wellness rooted deeply in the soil, and this connection to the earth extends to how we nourish ourselves. South Africa is at the forefront of the slow food movement. At historic working farms and estates, the philosophy is simple: eat what the garden gives you today. There is no rushing here. Meals are an event, a celebration of seasonal bounty harvested just hours before it reaches your plate. When you sit down to eat, you aren't just consuming food, you're tasting the terroir, the sunshine, and the care of the hands that grew it. It is a mindful communion with nature. If the essence of slow travel is the journey itself, then there's no better way to experience South Africa than by rail. Step aboard one of South Africa's iconic luxury trains, Rovo's Rail. As the train gently pulls out of the station, time seems to warp. The frantic pace of the 21st century is left behind on the platform. Here, travel is returned to its golden era. There are no televisions, no radios, just the rhythmic, hypnotic clack-clack of the wheels on the tracks. For days, you traverse the heart of the country. You watch the landscape transform from lush vineyards to the hauntingly beautiful, arid expanse of the Karoo. You sip world-class South African wine as the sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of bruised purple and fiery orange. This is intentional leisure. It is the luxury of having nowhere to be and nothing to do except watch the world go by. It forces you to disconnect from your screens and reconnect with your thoughts, your companions, and the breathtaking scale of the African continent. When most people think of a safari, they picture adrenaline, the thrill of the chase, the quest to spot the big five. But a true South African safari offers something much deeper. It offers a profound spiritual reset. In the heart of South Africa's vast wildlife reserves, the wilderness dictates the schedule. You wake before dawn, not to an alarm clock, but to the chorus of birdsong. When you step out of the vehicle and onto the earth for a walking safari, your senses awaken. You smell the crushed wild sage underfoot. You hear the snap of a twig in the distance. You realize, perhaps for the first time, how small you are in the grand tapestry of life. Many luxury lodges have embraced this holistic approach, blending wildlife encounters with deep wellness. Imagine returning from a morning in the bush to a yoga session on a deck overlooking a watering hole. Imagine meditating to the sound of hippos grunting in the river below. This is where the concept of Ubuntu comes alive. Ubuntu is a profound Southern African philosophy. It translates roughly to, I am because we are. It is the understanding that our humanity is deeply intertwined with others and with the natural world. When you experience the warmth, the hospitality, and the genuine connection of the South African people, you feel Ubuntu. It heals the isolation of modern life. It reminds us that we belong. To truly find sanctuary here, we can learn from the profound connection to the land held by the San people. Their heritage as hunter-gatherers of southern Africa has endowed them with an intimate understanding of the earth. To walk with them is to learn a powerful lesson in mindfulness. They do not conquer nature, they coexist with it. They read the landscape like a sacred text. Spending time in their presence, learning their deep wisdom, is a humbling experience that strips away the ego and grounds you in the present moment. And from these ancient lands comes one of South Africa's greatest gifts to global wellness, rooibos. Grown exclusively in the rugged Saterberg Mountains, this caffeine-free, antioxidant-rich red tea is more than a beverage. It is a daily ritual of restoration. Whether you are sipping it by a fire in the bush or receiving a soothing rooibos-infused spa treatment in the city, it is the literal taste of South African healing. It calms the mind, reduces inflammation, and invites deep, restful sleep. South Africa is not just a place you visit, it's a place you feel. It is a sanctuary for the exhausted soul. It is a reminder that the world is still wild, still beautiful, and still capable of holding us when we need to rest. If you are tired of rushing, if you are seeking a journey that nourishes your body, expands your mind, and reconnects you to the earth, South Africa is waiting. Come over, slow down, breathe the wild air, and discover the profound luxury of intentional leisure.